Today we're going to be talking about how thought transfer and energy transfer is real, and how our thoughts and our energy aren't private. People can feel us. People can feel your energy, whatever energy that you're thinking about a person. And I just feel like obviously they don't teach us this in schools because they can only teach us science, but they can't teach you spirituality in school. But this is a part of science, which is energy. And I don't think that they explain to people that energy is everything in everybody. It's not just, something in the sky or whatever. Like, it's like who we are. Energy is who we are. And the thing is, like, especially when you're thinking about people in whatever way, you are unconsciously sending that person that energy. This is why, like, especially when you're intuitive, you already know what somebody's thinking about you. You already know what that person feels about you without them having to verbally say it, right? And then when you get to that level, it's like you won't even need people to verbally tell you how they feel about you so you can know how they feel about you, right? And it's like, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, like, how do I know this person feels this way about me if I don't have proof? But you don't need proof because what you feel, like that energy that you feel from them, that's your intuition. That's the energy system that we all have, the unspoken, right? So it's like, I feel like I know how somebody feels about me. They don't have to tell me how they feel about me because I already know, right? So it's like, this is when words become nothing and energy is the only thing that speaks through. Like, have you ever felt like somebody didn't like you? And they never told you that, but you just know, you feel the undercurrent energy, right? And this could go both ways. Like, somebody could tell you that they hate you, but deep down inside they love you. And then somebody could tell you that they love you, but you know deep down inside that they hate you, right? So it's like, it's something that you can't like prove because you don't have proof, but you just feel it because that is the energy system that we are all a part of naturally as humans, as souls, as spirits. So you have to be very careful what you think about people because they are definitely going to feel that. Like, especially with social media, it has made us connected to people that we don't even have to see in real life, you know? So it's like, I could think about somebody that has no clue or idea who I am, and then somehow they're gonna feel that energy. It's like, let's say this, especially on social media, if you think of somebody in a lustful way, you don't even have to talk to them. That person is gonna feel the sexual energy from you, right? So it's like, our thoughts and what we think about other people isn't something private. Like, when you think that you're over here thinking of this person sexually in a lustful way by yourself, but that person most definitely feels it. And I've experienced this. I had this experience where, like, I never talked to somebody, you know what I mean? Like, they're like my little crush or whatever, and I was thinking of him in a lustful way. And then I check, and then he was like viewing my page, and I just felt like so embarrassed because like I was like, oh my God, like this person knows that I'm thinking of them in that way, you know what I mean? And it's like, even if they didn't say anything, just the mere fact that right when I was sending all of that energy to him in that like sexual manner, that he comes and he just, views my profile, like that was crazy, So it's like, and this was like somebody that like I never even talked to, so it's like you just never know the type of energy that, you're putting out and it's affecting somebody. Or like, when you could like argue with somebody telepathically too. Like, you could have this weird tension with somebody and words aren't being said, or they're not doing anything, but like you just feel the undercurrent. Like this person is fucking cussing me out. You know, this person is cussing me out energetically, and I can feel all that fucking energy. You know, because they've been sending me this mean, rude, argumentative energy, this jealous energy towards me, and I feel it. You don't even have to open your mouth and say anything. So it's like, whatever you feel about that person, you're not wrong. Like, it's like you already know what somebody feels about you. You just have to tap into the energy. Like if somebody keeps thinking of you in a good way or in a bad way, you're gonna feel that. Okay? And if you think of somebody in that way, you're gonna feel that. That's why I mean, like, nothing in this world is really private. Like, your thoughts aren't really private because we're like, everything is energy. People are energetic beings, you know? So it's like people are gonna know even if you don't open up your mouth and say it. That's like the beautiful part about spirituality is like everything is exposed. Like you think that your thoughts are private and they're not. You think that the shit that's on your phone is private and it's not, because the government sees everything that we do on our phones. It's like nothing is really private. You know what I mean? So that's why you have to be an authentic and honest person in this world, because everything is going to be revealed either way. So it's like you as a person, you have to be so honest to the point where it's like energetically you're good, and like also you're an honest person verbally, because it's like people are gonna feel that energy regardless. There's no hiding in this world. I really feel like everybody's here put on this earth to like figure out ourselves and others, and we're all meant to face our shit in our lifetime. You know what I mean? So nothing is hidden. You just gotta face what the fuck you feel. There's no hiding, you know what I mean? But yeah, you have to be honest with yourself, you know? But yeah, so nothing in this world is really private. Like, we don't have privacy if you think about it. Like, yeah, everybody has their own house, but we all live on Earth. And that's the crazy part. Like, we're all in this little fucking planet, right? Like, there is no form of sense of privacy. We're all here sharing a world together. We have to face each other. We have to see humans, whether we like it or not. We're all connected to each other here. There is no sense of privacy, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And when you really see the spiritual truth of that, like, we're all exposed. You know what I mean? Like, we're all exposed. Like, the little privacy you have is like, okay, a little privacy that you have, like, that's it. Like, everything else is like, you're like exposed to the world, and you're forced to exist every day in the fucking world. You know, so it's like, this is gonna help you become more authentic. Speak your truth. And here's the thing, you don't even have to speak your truth, because me personally, I'm so tuned in and spiritual. I don't need people to tell me how they feel about me. I already know. I don't need you to verbally tell me how you feel. I already know. Okay? So it is like, I've experienced this. Like, people say they love me, but they hate me deep down inside, or they dislike me. And people that tell me that they hate me or that they don't like me, but deep down inside they love me. So it's like, I've had the two spectrums. So it's like, I know when you're lying to me. So your words, what comes out of your mouth, is nothing. And you have to get to this point in your spiritual journey where you don't even need people to open up their mouth. You just read energy. You don't even need to talk to them. You just know what they feel. You don't need words. That's the thing. Telepathy was actually the first language. And aliens don't even speak. They speak telepathy, because telepathy is a higher vibrational language, right? Words, we use words because as humans, that's like the 3D level, right? Because that's like physically, okay, like you need proof. But like when you get real spiritual, you don't need people to even talk to you. You don't need words. You don't need them to open up their mouth. You just know what they feel. Okay, you've reached that level of like a different language, and the language of energy, and that's real. That's the only thing that is real. And once you reach that point, you're not gonna have to ask people how they feel about you. You're not even gonna need proof, Because that's the whole point about spirituality, is that you don't need proof, right? You don't need physical proof of anything. Anyways, that's all I really had to say about energy transfer and thought transfer. Be careful of what you think. Be careful of the energy that you're putting out and that you're sending to people, because they know, okay? Don't think that, oh, I'm over here just thinking of this person in whatever way and they're not gonna know. Trust me, they're gonna know. And these people, they're gonna show you little signs that they know that you've been thinking of them in that way. And when somebody thinks of you in that way, you're gonna know whatever way that they're thinking of. Like, be very careful and keep your mind at peace. Make peace with things by yourself in your life and your mind. So when people tap into your energy, they feel that, okay, this person is at genuine peace, you know? Don't be out here sending negative energy to people, like, you know what I mean? And if you feel people sending you negative energy, you don't have to mirror that. When you really connect with yourself, that negative energy is going to bounce off, right? When it bounces off of you, it just goes back to them, you know? So it's like, keep your mind at peace, because people can tap into your energy and you can tap into other people's energy. So just make sure that your energy is at peace, okay? Don't let anybody disrupt your peace. Peace.